Hi everyone, Velvet here, and I have some stories for you today. But before we get started, can you please do me a huge favor and like, comment, and subscribe? It'll really help the channel out, and it'll get you more videos like this every day. Let's get started. Our first one comes from 1anon8791. Am I wrong to keep my child away from my mother because of who she's dating? So, my baby is 3 months old. She is an adorable smiley thing. I feel very proud of how happy a baby she is. I was severely traumatized growing up. It makes me happy to see that I'm raising a healthy, happy girl. She is very loved by her father and I, and has a little village of trustable people who adore her. However, my mother has a boatload of mental issues, and I have had to push her all the way to the side due to them. She is untreated and unstable by choice. She's tried to crash her car and Minecraft herself when her, now distant ex broke up with her, for example. I'm a former addict, and therefore stay sober. She constantly tries to push weed or alcohol on me. She is just a mess. And I have limited her contact with my baby to almost nothing. I have had hard 2 hour limit per month. She doesn't get to see her more, and usually only for lunch or dinner. She is not happy about it, but I don't like confrontation, so I don't say anything and I just make excuses. Recently, she started dating an unstable man that just got out of jail, oh boy, and lost custody of his child. Okay. Apparently, they fight like crazy, punching, kicking, screaming, etc., etc. On top of that, he broke up with her temporarily one day, and she apparently abandoned her brother's baby for an hour and went to a bar to drink her sorrows away. Ooh. Her brother came back to pick up the baby early and found out he was left alone. Don't ask me why anyone would let her watch a baby, because I don't get it either. My uncle was pissed off, and it was a whole deal. But it just reinforces why I don't let her have more contact. My parents fought that way when I was growing up, and I do not want my baby to see that. I have since ghosted my mom, and don't even tell her anything. Am I wrong? Hello, OP. No, you are not wrong. You are being a good parent. Your one and only priority is to keep your child safe, and that is what you're doing. You do not want to put her in that environment. You already have examples of what she'd do if she's watching a child. She would leave and go to the bar and leave the child unattended. So I'm pretty sure you don't want that. And personally, I wouldn't want some strange guy who just got out of jail, who was unstable, who lost their child around my baby girl. That wouldn't fly with me, and it shouldn't fly with you. You're doing the right thing in keeping your child safe. Do not let your mother anywhere near her. The only way I would ever maybe think about letting your mother near her is she got her crap together and, got on meds, went to the doctor, you know what I mean? Did stuff to make herself better, ditched the guy, and still, I would not leave my child with her because she could relapse. So, OP, no, you are not in the wrong. Protect your child. You are being a good parent. Our second one comes from Express Ordinary 41-8. Am I wrong for feeling disrespected because I found out about a secret relationship, reading a message that was meant for my girlfriend? Hi. I recently found out my girlfriend has a male for 3 years who she would meet up with and without telling me. I've been with my girlfriend for about 10 years now. So what happened was she went on a girls trip with her friend. Look, before we get back to the story, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Girls trip meant she's cheating or she's going to cheat. That's what that means. There is no girls trip where it's just the girls. She's cheating, her friend wants to cheat, which might, suck her into cheating. So I'm just saying girls trip is never a good thing. But back to the story. But mistakenly forgot to log out of WhatsApp web on my laptop. A couple of days into her girls trip, I opened my laptop to find her WhatsApp still logged on. I didn't want to read her messages, but I saw one suspicious one. I decided to have a peek and read the conversation. It was her directing the guy to her hotel room. I then called and asked her for any plans that day. She said she's just going to the beach. I then asked, are you expecting any company? And she said no. I then decided to confront her about it and tell her that I know that someone is coming, and she lied again. She eventually confessed and said her friend came over, and that they just chilled on the couch together. Oh my god, no they did not. And watched YouTube, and her friends weren't there, so it was just the two of them. I then asked to contact the guy so I can verify the story. By the way, she said she lied because she was afraid I would get upset. Okay, so she knew she was doing wrong if she knew you were going to not be happy about this. So I tried contacting the guy, but he was not taking my calls. So I texted the guy a message, which he in turn perceived as threatening and subsequently opened a case of intimidation against. I then learned that his wife was against the friendship, and I learned from my girlfriend, former, that he opened the case probably to cover his tracks. Am I in the wrong for feeling disrespected by both the friend and my girlfriend? Okay, so the way he's acting, they were going at it, OP, and so he knows he was trying to cover his butt. Am I getting the short end of the stick here? As of now, I'm facing criminal charges for being angry and being punished for finding out about a seemingly inappropriate relationship, while they get to go away scot-free. I honestly don't know how to feel about this. Please kindly advise. OP, where are you? That's so weird to me that you text the guy a message that, he's cheating, that she's cheating, he has a wife, so there's no reason they should be alone, so yes, they are cheating. And then you're getting punished for it? I don't know where you are. But OP, not in the wrong. She is obviously cheating on you. You need to be done with her, break up with her, be done with it, because she doesn't respect you. And she's lied to you multiple times. If she wasn't doing anything wrong out there, she would just be straight up with you. OP, she has no problem lying to you. She has no problem inviting other men to where she's at alone. Yeah, OP. And you're getting in trouble now? Do you really want to deal with this person? I wouldn't. Break up with her, OP. I don't know about the whole legal stuff. That's over my head. Maybe someone else in the comments can help you, but my advice with the whole relationship thing is, if I were in your shoes, that would be over. And our final one comes from Enchanting Yana. Am I in the wrong for putting my relationship on pause? I, an 18-year-old female, just recently told my boyfriend, a 26-year-old male, that I need to take a break and put our relationship on pause. Ever since I started dating him, I stopped doing all the habits that are good for me. An example is the gym. I used to always work out and was in really good shape. But ever since being with him, I stopped doing that mainly because he makes a big fuss every time I go. He thinks the other guys are looking at me and doesn't like when I go alone. But the problem is he never comes with me. So this resulted in me just not going. What I hate the most is I lost my posterior. I used to have such a nice lower body, but I'm not built like a stick and really tiny. I also can't do anything with friends. Anytime my girls want to go out, he has blown up and basically gaslights me into staying home with him. I'm just really over my life being controlled by him, and I miss doing things I love like being with friends and working out. I also miss dating other guys. I don't get to have any fun I've always been in with long relationships, and lately I've been just wanting to go crazy. Maybe I'm just overreacting about the situation, but all my friends are telling me I should take a break. Now he's blowing up my phone and even getting his friends to call me and ask me to give him a second chance. Okay, OP, so my thoughts are anytime someone has to ask about putting a relationship on break, that relationship's basically over, and I think you need to get out of there. That guy, usually when people say someone's controlling, I roll my eyes and like, alright, come on, controlling means you don't get to go outside with your booty hanging out. But it really does sound like he's controlling you. He's trying to stop you from doing things that make your body, that are healthy for you. The gym is a healthy thing to do. Personally, him doing that and making him lose your posterior, which should be a sin because I do love a good tuckus, he is trying to make you unattractive and drag you down to his levels so you don't leave him. But that's really gross. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? If I'm with someone, I want them to be better and do better. Get better. You know what I mean? Like, if I date someone who's not working out, I like to work out, so come work out with me. Get a better body. You know what I mean? But you said he doesn't want to do that too. He's obviously just trying to make you unattractive so he can keep you and, keep control of you basically. In this case, yeah, I would probably say yeah, he's controlling. OP, I would end it. It sounds like he's not a good fit for you. And there are other people in the world, people who actually want you to have a nice butt. So again, yeah, you're not in the wrong, OP. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end of this video. Can you please do what I said in the beginning and like, comment, and subscribe? It will really help the channel out, and it'll get you more videos like this every day. Velvet out.